Do it all again when all the lights go down till we both pass out and we come back round. Tell me everything, tell me all your deepest secrets, be my remedy. Yeah. If I lose my way, will you bring me back to focus, be my clarity? Every night you've been on my mind, but all I find is nothing by the morning. And all that's left is the emptiness, but no regrets, cause you never want it. We'll do it all again when all the lights go down till we both pass out and we come back round. We'll do it all again when all the lights go down till we both pass out and we come back round. Oh, you know we'll do it all again and again and again. When the lights go down, we'll do it all again and again and again. Oh, you know, it feels so innocent till we go back round in circles, right back here again. Yeah, you're my adrenaline. It should hurt so good, and we should both be sick of it. Every night you've been on my mind, but all I find is nothing by the morning. By the morning, and all that's left is the emptiness, but no regrets, cause you never want it. We'll do it all again when all the lights go down till we both pass out and we come back round. We'll do it all again when all the lights go down till we both pass out and we come back round. Oh, you know we'll do it all again and again and again. When the lights go down, we'll do it all again and again and again. When the lights go down, we'll do it all again.
Limes and tequila, can't forget the reefer. Always call my phone, but say nothing when I see ya. Limes and tequila, can't forget the reefer. Always call my phone, but say nothing when I see ya.
What's going on, chat? Happy Friday. As Hobie said, let's fucking get it. Best day of the week, baby. Best day of the fucking week. So excited to have you guys with us today for the All Sauce team. Welcome. We're going to talk all about the NBA, and we are going to vibe out with you guys. Yeah, same. Exactly. We about to do all of that. What's going on, peeps? My name is Sweatpant Jesus.
My name is VSauce.
And I'm just Sukh, and I'm just fucking excited.
Just fucking excited, baby. So excited to have you guys with us. What's up, Austin? What's up, Lando? Dude, yeah. Just Sukh. This is what Hobie looks forward to every week, right? Does this get you through your week, Hobie, that you know it's going to end on Friday with at 5-ish Eastern, never 5 Eastern, by Sukh saying, and I'm just Sukh. Vibes are high. So excited to have you guys with us today. This is brought to you by Betting News. You guys know the deal. Go to bettingnews.com for a little bit of sports betting information, entertainment, all the vibes, all over the place on everything Betting News. Go check it out. Click the QR code in the top corner of this screen. Go check us out on TikTok. Word has it is Shaggy just went and reviewed every single cheeseburger that you guys need to be eating and telling you the odds that needs to happen with said cheeseburgers on our TikTok. Go peep our TikTok and check it out over there. Go give us a follow on Twitter. If you're watching us on Twitter right now, get involved with us right now. We appreciate you guys so much following us wherever you are doing so. Man, oh man, the vibes are high. The week is over. The weekend is upon us, boys. We're so excited to have you guys with us. It is. We were texting about this. We were texting last night, and man, this is our favorite time of the week, baby. Really is. Favorite show of the week. We've both been very excited to get in the lab with you guys today, or all three of us. All three of us have been getting very excited since last night to get in the lab with you guys and chat some NBA. Before we do, though, gentlemen, how are we doing today, guys? You guys ready to rock and roll?
Oh yeah.
I am feeling good. I did yesterday. I told you guys progression hit me like a motherfucking truck. So I did a hard reset of my entire space today. You know what I mean? Cleaned out my closet. Shout out Marshall Mathers. Cleaned up my entire space. You know, got everything done. Desk is nice. But I told you guys I got some new toys for my laptop and my setup here. Things are coming along. So today's gonna be a good day. It's Friday.
Yeah.
It's
when you said you got new toys, I didn't think computer shit. But yeah,
I didn't either. Literally, you said I got some new toys, and there was a pretty big pause, and my mind went wild.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, exactly.
This is what they come for on the sauce team right here. This is it.
Absolutely. So we're gonna have some fun with you guys today. Really nice NBA slate tonight. Really good spots. We had some good. We had a good time chopping it up with you guys in Basket Case earlier today. If you guys aren't getting involved with us on Twitter, go check out our Twitter Spaces every single day at 12:30 Eastern. Get involved with us over there. We had a really good time. I'd like to hear about SBJ's toys now. Would you now, Landon? Would you? Oh, baby. We can DM about it. We'll see what's up. Also, shout out Lando. He actually had his 5-year anniversary today with your missus. 5-year anniversary. And in honor of that, I'm writing the parlay that he's put out in Spaces today, which was
let's go.
Jesper Brat for a point and the Devil's money line. So we're writing it for what is your missus' name? Forgot her name. Sorry, Landon. Paige. Paige. I think we're writing it for Paige. Yeah, W Landon. Yep, riding it for Paige.
Parlay needs to hit if Paige wants to go to an anniversary dinner.
Yeah, exactly. Dinner, no dinner. Lies in the hands of Jesper Brat and the Devils. Exactly.
I love that, Austin. I love that. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I had Jesper in fantasy last year, though, so he'll go.
That deserved to be on the screen for approximately 2 seconds.
Oh man.
Yeah. Mio Mayo.
We need to convince Lando to come on for a full stream one day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that would be fun. We've talked about it multiple times. When we finish the NFL season, we'll get him on for a weekend show. Or actually, you know what would be fun?
One of the Sunday shows we're talking about.
Getting Lando to come and hang out with us for our podcast. Guys, just to let you know, this is all very sneak peek stuff. So you're getting behind the curtain information right now. But we're about to have a podcast very soon. So just so you guys know, we're going to have a podcast for you guys coming in the works. So if you like listening to us shoot the shit, you enjoy talking betting with us, which is a good time. We love talking bets with all of you, but we're about to have a podcast so we can talk about all the vibes all over the place. It's going to be a good time. W podcast, exactly. Betalytics in the house too. What's up, Betalytics? How's it going? Love the vibes all around today, guys. The vibes are high. It's Friday. The weekend is almost here. Just one bit of housekeeping before we get started. Tomorrow we are going to be going live on Saturday for Gridiron Gang, a special edition of Gridiron Gang on Saturday, 11 o'clock Eastern, because we have obviously 2 divisional round games tomorrow and 2 divisional round games on Sunday. So we will be talking about that, all 4 games tomorrow at 11 o'clock Eastern. Get involved with us over there. If you're not already following the channel, please follow the channel. You'll get the notice every single time we go live. If you're not already, please do. If you're really feeling frisky, drop a sub. If you're feeling spicy. Oh yeah, you'll be here at 11:04. So will we.
Landon.
Austin, I don't want to see you here on Twitch on Sunday. Then, man, take the lady out, treat her nice. I know we got football on, but make sure you pay that lady the attention she's owed.
Exactly. JP can't get over you guys with the hands in the pockets. That's literally just how they hang out with each other. If you didn't know. Yeah.
But I will say, V is a touchy dude. He's the dude that he's got 2 beers and you're watching the game and someone scores and you're getting slapped on the thigh and he's like, "Wasn't that a good basket, bro?" Yeah, he's beating you up as you're watching.
I just want everybody to know how that video went down. Like, I walked into Sukh's house. SPJ had an agenda for us. It was just send me a quick 10-second video saying Happy New Year. I just want to cut it together for, a little shout out to the community. We're like, okay. I hadn't done it yet. Sukh's like, we'll just do it quickly before we go out. We get there. Doesn't even give me a drink. And all of a sudden, there's this script in front of me with what I'm supposed to do. There's direction. I've never done nothing. But it was fun and so much fun. Also, Betalytics gifted a sub. Thank you, Betalytics.
Bang.
Pulls up, 3-pointer. Bang! Bang! It's good. Wins the game at the buzzer.
Nice.
W fucking Betalytics.
Ever since then, I refer to Sukh as my personal producer in everything that I put out now. So,
absolutely. We just got a heart. Where did that heart come from? Oh, Facebook. Let's go. Hi, Audrey. Audrey's watching us on Facebook.
Dre? Dre?
What's up, Dr. Dre? Dr. Dre's in the house, boys and girls.
Another sub.
Back subs. Whoa.
Thank you.
Landon hasn't even had the anniversary sex, and we're getting sub banks. Let's go. Imagine what he's going to give us tomorrow. Yeah,
bricked
exactly. Word. All right. Well, we're so stoked to have you guys with us. We are going to talk about some NBA love today. It's going to be a good time. We have a new game for you guys today, which Sukh has been hard at work putting together. Very excited to drop this on you guys. So without further ado, let's dive in. Talk a little bit about some key matchups tonight. Before we talk about everything on the slate this evening, I need to switch this around. Sukh, I'll let you. There you go. Bang, bang. All right. So we have the Sossenheimer. Who's getting a 30 bomb tonight? These are the odds that you can see on the screen. Chat, get involved. We need to know who's getting your vote. Who's getting your best bet here? Who is dropping 30 tonight? As you can see, the odds all up and down the screen. Jason Tatum plus 140, LaMelo Ball plus 160, AD plus 165, Nikola Jokic plus 170, Devin Booker 210, LeBron plus 235, Anthony Simons plus 235, Zion plus 310, Jamal Murray plus 400, Jeremy Grant plus 500, Brandon Ingram plus 700, Keldon Johnson plus 1,300, and Austin Reeves plus 1,650. So, chat, drop who you think's dropping a 30 bomb tonight. Who's going to get saucy and be our Sossenheimer? V, I'll let you go first, man. Who's your Sossenheimer tonight? Who's dropping 30? Where are you putting your beans?
Man, Jason Tatum at plus 140. I just hate the value at that line. I think, yeah, he might get 30, but there's a lot of mouths to feed. I can see KP having a big game in that one. Brandon Ingram's coming off that huge game. I think he had like 6 or 7 threes. He shot I think above 80% from 3.2. Huge fucking game against the Hornets. He's also coming off a bad game. We talked about Zion and spaces, man. So these are some fucking tough names. I'm loving the value on Austin Reeves at plus 1,650 for no reason at all. Like no reason.
Zero.
Dude, Austin Reeves has been shooting the lights out. The volume is not there, but he has returned to the starting lineup, and he's missing. He's like Jokic level 58, 59% the last 3 to 4 games. So I had to include AR35 or AR15, whatever they call him. AR15, right?
Yeah, AR15. Sick ass fucking nickname too. Sick ass nickname.
Nasty.
But I think with the odds and everything taken into account, I'm really liking Jeremy Grant at plus 500. I don't know why. I think this Portland team has been bad, but I'm just targeting defense here. This Pacers defense has been bad. Second or third last in the season. They go from 30th to 27th and back and forth. They they're allowing opponents to shoot 50%, giving up layups. And Jeremy Grant is not the type of player that's going to shoot 8 or 9 or 10 threes. He's going to get inside, get easy buckets, and usually get past you on his first step. So I think that he could have a big game tonight, especially if Anthony ends up sitting. So give me Jeremy Grant plus 500.
So I wholeheartedly agree with you. That was my pick as well. Plus 500 for Jeremy Grant. He had 30 points when they played the Pacers earlier this season. We talked about it earlier in Spaces. I actually bet his regular line over 20.5 points. I love the 30 bomb for the plus 500.
I would have thought you would have BI, bro. I thought you were going to have BI.
Me or
SPJ. I thought he would have had BI.
No. I mean, I like BI. I always like betting on BI. But I actually kind of lean with Austin and Betalytics. We talked about this in Spaces. Zion, something about Zion, dude, against the Suns. His son just likes to rise against this team, dude. He likes to fucking cook the Suns. 30 points in 3 straight matchups with the Suns. Didn't play since last season, so it's like, sample size is very small, but good value on Zion, plus 310. But yeah, I'm with you, V. Give me Jeremy Grant, plus 500, staring me in the face. I already bet it in certain areas, but I love it, dude. Love it. Sukh, you made the graphic. You've been thinking the longest.
Mine is a hopeful one because I wanted Anthony Simons 30 bomb. That's who I wanted because we talked about this before with De'Aaron Fox. There's some of these guys that are just gamers, ballers, hoopers, whatever you want to call them. When they have a single-digit game, they bounce back. And Anthony, he had a 9-point game a few months ago. He had 33 the next game. He had a 6-point game a few weeks ago. The next game, he had 38. He had a 5-point game last week. The next game, he had 28. And last game, he played 39 minutes and went 8 for 20, 1 for 7 from 3. And they're still missing Shaedon Sharpe. So if Anthony plays, and that's going to be the problem, you're going to have to wait until that game is close to starting because he's game time decision. So I would definitely take Anthony. I feel like a plus 235. It's like it's a sweet spot.
Who are the Blazers playing again? I just forgot. Off the top of my head.
Pacers.
Yeah.
Pacers.
So it's going to be a high scoring game.
This is a really good point because we had it in our lotto the other night, and we just needed Anthony Simons to hit 5 threes. And we watching that game, which the Trailblazers offense is like literally watching paint dry. So bad. Because the Nets literally spent the entire game pretty much as soon as Simons got across the half court line, they just doubled him. Like they were not letting him get any shots. I mean, like you said, he went 1 for 7 from 3, but he was very uncomfortable. I mean, he ended up hitting the game-winning shot, so it shows how much of a Cooper he is. But like, I agree with you. I think you've talked me into that being a sneaky play as well. I still love the value on Grant, but I think both of them could hit 30 tonight. If they both play, like you said, V, this Pacers defense is so bad, and Siakam's not going to make an immediate difference in one game. Like, they could both hit 30 for sure.
Siakam is game time.
And dude, just to add on these 2 points that you guys both brought up, like we talk about in this betting community all the time, we're looking for opportunities to learn. Yeah, we want to hit bets, but in order to get better and hit more bets, we got to learn from our mistakes. Last game, I made one of those mistakes. Anthony Simons was one of my official plays, and he just sold the bag in every which way possible. But the thing is like SPJ was talking about how they were guarding him. Sometimes so often we get caught up in past game logs and how this team cooks this guy or this guy cooks this team. But what happened last game, we saw Anthony cook the Nets last week and absolutely embarrass them in all ways possible. I think he was like 8 of 12 from 3, had like 30-plus points, went crazy on this team. That was one of the reasons that I was liking him again in the same matchup, because Brooklyn has struggled against good wings. Guys like Cameron Johnson are not playing good minutes. Cam Thomas is getting a high amount of minutes, meaning they're not playing well defensively. But what happened in that game is every single Brooklyn net came out with a chip on their shoulder, Jacques Vaughn with the same fucking strategy, and he's like, fuck Anthony Simons, you will not beat us with him today. And you know what? The other guy stepped up. You know,
you're so right.
Last game that I only bet because you put me on him, is the name something Reith, the center for the Trailblazers?
Reith. Yeah.
Reith.
1.5 threes, minus 115. He hit in the first half when I also had Anthony Simons over 3.5 threes in the same game. And like you said, SPJ, he went 1 of 7. They came out with a mission, and that mission cost them the game. They ended up losing on that game winner by Anthony. But at the end of the day, there's egos involved in this game of basketball, and it's about more than just he's done this against this team. Mikal Bridges is still a good defender, and if they want to come out and decide this guy's not going to put up 30 on us tonight, most NBA teams can make that switch and decide that this one dude will not put up those numbers on us. And I think that's what happened. I think that this matchup, I also think that there's a reason all three of us, went to Blazers players, because this Pacers team has not been good defensively. Somebody was
injuries and trades play in too, right? This team is rotation and chaos.
Siakam, not a bad defender by any means, but at the end of the day, their defensive strategy does not change because they traded for this player. Their defensive strategy is still quick buckets and get as many possessions in a game as possible. And if you want lots of possessions, sometimes that means giving up easy buckets, right? And they've been doing that all year. I don't think that changes with Siakam. I think there's a reason we both targeted Grant and Simons. Look at this game. Look at Blazers props. Don't sleep on this team tonight.
But if Anthony's out, it's your guys' pick of Jeremy Grant for sure.
Or Duop Reith.
Or Duop Reith again. I mean, well, so if you like Grant with that logic, you should take the 30 plus now. Because if you, like you said, if Simon sits out, the plus 500 is not going to be there. That value is going to disintegrate. That value is going to explode like Sossenheimer. Yeah, cool. I do kind of something about that Austin Reeves plus 1650 is totally staring me in the fucking face, man.
I want to ask a question. Out of the bottom two, Keldon Johnson and Austin Reeves, those are the only two plays here within that like lotto territory if you were to take it on its own. Keldon Johnson is playing tonight, no Wembanyama. Austin Reeves is playing tonight behind AD and LeBron James. Who are we thinking is more likely to hit 30 tonight out of these two guys?
Keldon.
Yeah, definitely Keldon. Doesn't matter that he's coming off the bench. He's coming off the bench because he is a pure scorer that has playmaking abilities. So I would think that
he'll still come off the bench with no Wemby?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot no Wemby.
I think so.
So Zach Collins will start instead of Wemby?
Interesting.
Because, man, I'm a big fan of this whole, like, some dudes play better off the bench and you can still play them more minutes, have them finish games, but having them come in against the team's bench squad does a big thing for their confidence early in games. I'm seeing it with Jordan Clarkson, and I think Keldon Johnson's been one of those guys in a similar role. And I think coaches like Pop and even what we're seeing Hardy, because of that, and these guys are young enough where, like, Clarkson knows his role, but Keldon Johnson is, you're not going to question it. If he's coming off the bench and he's playing well, he's going to continue to do that. So I could definitely see a big game from Keldon Johnson tonight, especially against the Hornets. The Hornets are popular today as a as a team to take, as a parlay piece on the -4. No Wemby.
I take the Spurs. Take the Spurs. These guys, these Spurs, that's what people don't understand. Everyone's looking at the Spurs of like, they're a terrible basketball team. Why are they starting Sohan? Why are they doing this and that? The Spurs are top 5 in assists per game as a team. They are a good offense. They are an absolutely horrific mess on defense. But on one side of the ball, they're very good. And they're showing a lot of potential. So I think with Wemby out, a lot of these young Spurs guys, every time I watch the game, Sohan, Keldon Johnson, Devin Vassell, Wemby is such a freak that they don't know how to fit with him. They're trying their best. Wemby's calling for 1 million lobs a game and getting 2. So I think tonight it's an interesting look that with Wemby out, these guys don't have to worry about getting this first overall pick, the love, getting the first overall pick, the touches. They're just going to go out and ball and do their thing. So I think Keldon Johnson at plus 1,300, if you're building like a psychotic parlay, that might be worth a sprinkle.
You know, we talk about my own little corner.
Yeah.
That is the name tag on my own little corner. Psychotic parlays. That's what exists over there. I mean, if you think the Spurs are going to cover or even possibly win this game outright, then Keldon Johnson 30 plus for plus 1,300 is a fine sprinkle. Because how else are they going to fucking stay in this game with this Hornets team? This game could be a gold mine for props because LaMelo seems like he's back. The Spurs, as you said, play negative defense. This game could just turn into a fucking track meet and just everybody's just scoring all the time. So I wanted to mention one thing, and I fucking forgot what I was going to say now about you were talking about. Never mind. It doesn't matter. I was going to say, so when I played basketball myself, I was in a starting lineup for the team that I played for. And then my coach, because I was a 6'5" point guard this is in high school. So it was like, I was a big dude. I was a big fucking point guard. Yeah. But I was starting and I was doing pretty well. But like my coach was like, I'm actually going to bring you off the bench first as like a 6-man. Because what would happen is they would bring me on the court and they wouldn't know who to fucking guard me with. So I would get like 4 or 5 easy buckets. And then like they'd be like, oh shit, we can't put this little dude on and we got to switch him around. I'm not relating my career to Jordan Clarkson or Keldon Johnson or any of those types of situations, but that strategy exists. And like you said, V, it doesn't fucking matter who starts anymore. The minutes don't matter. It's more about matchups that get created. It's also guys, how they get into the zone of the game, like the game flow and like what they do better.
Point. I don't want to interrupt you, but I don't want to lose my thought. Yeah. That is such a fucking W point because 2 years ago, they were trying to see Keldon as a small ball 4. And now he's returned back to a guard. It's almost like with you coming off the bench, it was like you're creating matchup problems. And that's what Keldon does because he's a guard, but he's a big dude. He's a thick dude. It reminds me a little bit of Bruce Brown where they can play that small ball 4 again. So that is such a good point. Thank you for bringing that up.
It was V originally. I was just tapping in because I've had personal experience of watching it work. And like you come into a game, and it's also nice to come into a game and know like I immediately have a matchup problem for you.
Yeah. Like
what are you going to do about it? Whereas like if you're starting the game, then people know how to prepare for it. But if they don't know when you're coming in, who's on the floor at that time, it's it's all shaken up.
All
like
right,
you said, Jordan Clarkson's a good example too.
This is way off topic, but I need to know what kind of baller you were. I've never asked you this. Yeah. If you were gonna compare yourself to one player, humbly, who would you pick?
So when I used to go hoop at the Y when I was younger, when I would go outside of high school and I'd go play with my homies like in the summer and stuff, they called me Andre Karolinko. Oh. So I played kind of like Andre Karolinko because I'm a big lanky guy and I can dunk and stuff like that. But like I have really good handles. Like I can shoot. Like it was very much so. That was what my That was what my brethren called me, Andre Karolinko. So, dude,
Clinic.
that's really funny. Oh, Clinic, baby. Yeah. If I wore a headband, I would look so much like Kelly O'Clinic. Yeah, that was who I played like. I mean, I don't know. Like I could shoot threes. I was a really good 3-point shooter, still am. But yeah, there you go. I would love to dunk on your head too. That would be so fun. The one day we all meet up, and it's gonna be fun when we go hoop together.
Yeah.
Imagine the three of us rocking up to the Y, running threes against us three and Gerald. Look out.
Dude,
Oh,
the reason I was
dude.
laughing so hard is because Sukh asked that question. I was thinking about my own player comparison, and the first guy that came to mind was Glenn Big Baby Davis. I'm gonna be honest, man. He won a championship. He provided good minutes on that Celtics team. I don't give a fuck. Okay,
That is
big
so
man that
funny,
sets
dude.
screens, that likes to shoot threes, but probably shouldn't. That was me, 100%. You know what I mean? 100%.
What about you, Sukh? Who's your personal player comparison?
I'm more interested to see who V would say I play like.
I don't know, man. I feel like this. I don't feel safe answering this question without things going to Sukh's head. So
No, come on, come
Okay.
on. That means it's a good
Better than
player.
you think.
it is a
That
good
means
player.
it's a good player.
I would honestly say somebody that like Jimmy B, that doesn't give you any easy buckets, right? And is literally will like demolish you going through the paint if you don't get out of his way. Either he's getting contact or you're on the ground. So, yeah.
Yo, all right. So we've got Jimmy Butler, Gabe, or Big
Please
Baby
put that
Davis,
on
and
your
Andre
head right
Carroll.
now, please. Release it.
We've got Big Baby Davis, Jimmy Butler, and Andre Karolinko walking a bar. What are you doing?
Yo, I wish I was
That's a
tall enough to be
thick-ass
off Luka,
trio.
you know. I'm more of a short, like I'm not a short, but like compared to NBA size, I gotta be honest.
I will say, of all the Twitter squads, or of all the sports betting squads, like Owners Box, the Book It community, dude, we would run track all over these motherfuckers and pick up basketball.
It wouldn't even be funny.
It wouldn't even be. We'd be the USA national team, and everybody else would be everybody else. We'd be fucking. Well, not this year, but in years, we'd be the fucking LeBron Kobe season. Holy shit. Word. We just got so off topic, but that was a fun conversation.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested in taking some Keldon Johnson props now that we've talked about it. That's why I love this show. Speaking of the slate, yeah.
Before we
Speaking of
move
the slate,
into the
let's.
slate, I do have something of no value that I wanted to bring up. This is SPJ in his corner. This is what SPJ means when he's talking about he's betting this in his corner. This is it.
Oh my god! Did you make that or did you find that?
I made that. I can't remember when, but I remembered it right now.
That is hilarious. And that is literally what is painted in my little corner for sure. Kind of tempted to take it today, but that's neither here nor there.
If you wonder why I didn't have plays today, chat, that's why. I was working on that beauty right there.
Spent you an hour making that graphic. You can film for us, Betalytics. You can do some hype videos. Let's go.
You can set the projections.
Exactly. Over-unders. We need some over-under action.
Okay,
cool.
Rebound guy.
I feel like Eugene and Rob are both cardio monsters, though. They probably play like for sure.
Oh, for sure. 100%. They'd be really good at providing the Gatorade and the snacks and like making sure that everything is logistically totally prepared as well. If they don't want to run with us, you guys are welcome to run with us too. But it was so funny when Inzi said that he would run with us. He's like, I fucking suck, but I'll be there. I was like, word, let's go. All right. Let's dive in. Speaking of this Spurs Hornets game, we're going to talk about the slate. We're going to do the same thing we have been doing with you guys. So what we're going to do is we are going to cook up a play from every single game, and we're going to put them all together for a saucy slate parlay. One prop from each game. Prop, side, total, whatever we like after we talk about each game, we'll put it into our parlay, and then we will write it out. We'll do a saucy 3 as well of our 3 favorite plays. We'll probably talk about them as we dive into the slate. But to get us started, as we just talked about a little bit, which was a good transition. W transition, boys. Spurs taking on the Hornets. Plus 4.5 point underdogs are the Spurs in Charlotte tonight. over 235.5 is the total for this game. Let me check to see if that is the live line that we're looking at right now.
236.
Okay, so it went up a point. Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. I mean, Keldon Johnson? Question mark?
Spurs money line plus 150.
Yeah, dude. I was just gonna say the same thing. Minus 4.5 for a fucking Hornets team is insane. They covered that 10% of their games this season. That's
okay.
crazy.
We literally always do this. We get excited over these shitty games because we want to take all these props. Let's not talk about the Hornets and Spurs for more than 2 fucking minutes. Let's just pick.
We actually did. We already talked about Keldon Johnson a lot. I mean, Keldon Johnson's point line is 16.5.
I'm down to just take that. I am down to just take
I also like the point that was it Hovey that said Sohan's RA. That was a cheeky
Hovey.
play.
So the other day, there's no projection right now, but Betalytics had Sohan's projection for rebounds go way like line was like 4.5, I think, or 5.5, and they had him projected for like 7. I was just too stupid to take it because you know me and my bias towards Sohan. So unfortunately, he had 5 in the first quarter against the Celtics.
My lord.
Yeah. There's no projection right now for VA, right? But I was taking a look at what their numbers are against point guards and rebounding, just because somebody did say that in chat. Reminded me of that banger that I missed.
Okay.
And it's a Hornets team. They miss a lot of shots. They play at a fast pace. Both teams play at a fast pace. No Wemby means a lot of open rebounds that are going to be out there for people to grab today.
If there was ever a night for Jeremy Sohan to get a triple double, tonight might be that night.
Somebody mentions 1 assist to rebound category, and all 3 of us are jumping in the triple double because it was on my mind too.
It's in my corner. It's there. I'm just saying it's not going to happen. But if there's ever a night, tonight's the night. Like
I am also very tempted. Julian Champagny, 2 threes plus 105. The guy
somebody
can
mentioned
just shoot the rock.
Somebody mentioned just his points line in spaces earlier today. I like that look.
But last year when no one else was playing and they shut everybody down, it was Julian by himself. The guy was putting up 20 points a couple games at the last few weeks of the season. So, dude's a baller. Rozier assists from Betalytics.
Yeah. Honestly, I think we either go Champagny points or Sohan's RA.
Champagny's points are 7.5. I like that. That's so low. He had 9, 15, 6, 9 in the last 4 games. No Wemby.
He had 9 against Charlotte, which was a week ago on the 12th.
And he had a horrible game. He was 2 of 7 from 3, 2 of 8 overall.
Yeah, 20.5 minutes. I think Wemby played in that game too. I think we go this. This feels kind of disgusting and weird and kind of fun.
I don't know.
V, what do you think?
I can't see anything but rebound or blocks and steals props for this Spurs game on Betalytics. I was taking a look at it, but they do like they have his overs for block and steal. I feel like that means he's going to play a significant amount of minutes. The over 7.5, I think it's plus 100 too. Is it still that?
It's
plus 102.
I can get down with Shan because he's blowout proof too. If this does get out of hand for whatever reason,
he's got to play for sure. Let's do this. Let's not overthink it. You said you said Sukh. This is our cat for this game. Let's not overthink it. Champagny over 7.5 points. Bing, bong, bang.
Boom.
Prindy, my guy. Glad you asked. So tomorrow we are going live for Gridiron Gang, 11 o'clock Eastern time in the morning time. 11 o'clock Eastern. Our friend Trizzy Betts, who loves betting the UFC, who is super sharp, will be joining us for the Violence Report. If you want to come and talk about UFC 297, come and get involved with us tomorrow at 11 o'clock Eastern. Trizzy Betts will be diving into UFC 297, and we're going to talk all about the NFL tomorrow too, so come and kick it. Okay. Oh, yeah, and thank you, Sukh. You can also plug it, but I got it. So he will also then, as soon as that is done, Trizzy also is going to be doing a Spaces with our homie Scary Hours as well, directly after our show. So if you like listening to that, go check it out on Spaces. Go follow Trizzy_bets on Twitter right now. You get involved with him. We'll have Trizzy tomorrow, and directly after that, he'll plug it on the show when he talks with us tomorrow at 11 Eastern, but he'll have a Spaces directly after that, diving super deep into UFC 297. He's going to give us
right now.
Yeah, go RSVP right now. Set the reminders. Get involved with them. He'll give us like his 3 favorites tomorrow on the show, but then they'll dive super deep in the UFC tomorrow on the Scary Hours. What's it called? Wasn't it called like Rumble?
Punch and Profit.
Punch and Profit.
Friend
I'll
of
be
the program.
tuning in for
Love to see
sure.
it.
Oh,
Sick
yeah.
fights tomorrow. And the fights are in Toronto.
Go give our boy Trizzy Bets a follow right now. He's got so much knowledge, and his DMs are always open to answer questions. We would love to hear from you.
I'm excited for you guys. When was the last time you guys were on stream with Trizzy?
I have never been on stream with Trizzy.
Oh,
ever.
Dude, you're in for a fucking great time.
So
you're in for a time just to watch the intro.
I've been on a show with Trizzy. It was
Nice.
that long ago.
Triz Daddy, love it. Good at betting UFC, but he sucks at sport. Shots fired, and he's not even here to defend himself. How sad. All right, let's get back to it. We got Siakam is playing tonight. We have breaking news. Siakam is in. All right, let me change this. Get this cooking up here. I'm going to scroll on the bottom of the screen, boys and girls. That oops, that's the wrong thing. What we put together so far. As I said, we're going to pick a prop or a side or a total in every single game tonight, and then we are going to parlay them all together for a little bit of fun to ride throughout the entire slate. So let me do saucy slate, and there we go. Champagne is our first leg, over 7.5 points. Champagne
minus 115.
I'm getting plus. Oh shit! It just dropped. Over 6.5 is minus 134. Like that better.
Let's do it.
Champagne.
Honestly, though, we only have 7 games today. Should we just take the over 7.5? Can you still get that SPJ, or is it not available?
Let me check. Because I get your point. A little plus chicky.
Mm-hmm. Minus 130 is not bad either, though. We can find plus chicky somewhere else.
Dude, I'm seeing his 2 threes for plus 105. I don't know if SPJ will get the same.
They don't have alt points for him, unfortunately. Champagne's plus 100 for 2 threes.
I can get down with that.
I'm down. You know him better, Sukh. What do you think? Is he hitting 2 threes, or are we taking the points?
I feel like we should take the points because he could get to the line.
Sure. Yeah, I agree with you. Sure.
Minus 134.
Oh.
Right. Let's have to go minus 134.
Ooh.
We
will get
to take, right?
We will get to.
We're about to talk about it right now, and I actually have a play that I didn't get to talk about earlier in this game, and I feel like that we can maybe get behind it together. Let's talk about it right now. Good timing, Hovey. You're such a goat. The Hawks taking on the Heat in where chat? Miami.
Oh, Miami.
Miami and Miami. And as Hovey just said in the chat, if you guys don't know, it is the Udonis Haslem jersey retirement ceremony night tonight. Which is a huge deal for all of Heat culture. I'm sure that they're going to make a big deal about this guy and his jersey being retired. One of the GOATs, man. Such a good basketball player. Over-under is 226.5 in this game. Minus 6.5 is the spread. Let me make sure that is the live line that I'm seeing right now. 7 is the spread towards the Heat now. The over-under is still 222. In fact, it's dropped a little bit. I think Jimmy Butler has been ruled in for this game, which he's been kind of flirting with in and out the past couple weeks. Pause.
Yep.
Past couple years. Thoughts? What do we think about this game? What do we think?
Analytics. I know it's Friday. I'm going to release all you guys' secret sauce. I love you guys. They have Atlanta money line plus 245 as an A minus with a 7% edge. Oh my God. It's their best game bet today. Like their greatest edge in terms
fading Udonis Haslem retirement or jersey retirement.
No Trae Young either. It's just the Deontay show tonight. Could you not see Deontay leading this team to a win and making people have that conversation, Deontay or Trae? You know what I mean?
His
I don't
points
know.
is 23.5. We talked about it earlier.
I was it
does
maybe in
kind of,
points, maybe the spread
it feels,
plus 8. It's down to plus 7
I was
now.
gonna lean originally with Tyler Hero, but that was before Jimmy got ruled in.
Yo,
And now
Tyler
I think
Hero,
it's
I was thinking about him too. I think it's better with Jimmy. If you look at his numbers with Jimmy, SPL, pull him up right now. They're good. He has good numbers with Jimmy Butler. He shoots the ball a lot better. There's a lot less pressure on him, and Jimmy finds him in good spots. Like Jimmy's not the kind of guy that's going to come in and take 20 shots. He'd rather find you 20 good shots and win the game.
That's true.
Look, what do you
His
think?
threes is
His threes is what, SPJ?
I was just gonna say his threes is over 3.5. The last time these teams played, which was earlier this season, he hit 7 3-pointers in that game.
I like
His
this.
threes feels comfy. We could do 3+, or we can do the over 3.5. Let's go, Betalytics.
Even his points
I
line
like
is
that.
22.5. Betalytics has him projected for 25.89 points today and 3.45 threes. I think both of these lines are hot.
I think we go Hero. What do you think, Suk?
Dude, I don't fuck around when Betalytics talks, so let's do Hero threes. I'm saying 3.5 plus 110. What are you guys getting?
I'm getting plus 104. I'm down
They
for
like
that,
the
though.
value on that. That's why. Like they haven't projected for 3.45, but they've got the line sitting closer to minus 136, and we're getting a plus value right now.
A nugget from Hovey in the chat. Do not bet DeJounte over today. Taking the number one scorer against the Heat when Bam and Highsmith both play, the under on their players' points prints nearly at a hitting 100%. We ain't touching
look,
DeJounte. Thank you for that, Hovey. Good look. Good
We
looks.
hear you. We hear you.
We love you.
Betalytics, Hero
how do you-
threes.
All right,
Yeah.
Hero threes.
We found the first
It's in the queue.
Found it.
Done.
There. Bing bong. All right, so Hero threes. Over, what is the line? Plus, I'm getting plus 1. I'm just going to type the line I get. Obviously, whatever you guys get on your respective books, get what
Yeah,
you
no
get.
worries.
Or don't ride with us at all. It's up to you. Press the
But like
buttons how you
again,
feel.
chat, make sure you go sign up for Betalytics. Yesterday, dude, they had the Grizzlies game going over 214. Shit flew over. They had the Wizards money line and the Grizzlies money line. Yes, the money lines didn't hit, but they also loved both spreads. Both were practically sweat free. The only underdog they missed on last night was the Utah Jazz, and the Jazz were in that game well within till the final minutes, despite what the final score said. They were in that game. Betalytics has been fantastic. Not only do they predict like the spreads and the winners, but like because of those spreads, you can tell what team is going to have a guy kind of go off. The things they go through, the numbers that they use, and the fact that they make it so easily usable. Everybody needs to sign up for BN, man. Everybody loves graphs and everybody loves hit rates, but projections are king from what I've been seeing so far early in 2024.
Data, man. Data. And I mean, you guys are smart. Like, you shouldn't use it as gospel, right? But you should definitely add it into your analysis and into what you guys are putting into, like V does every single day. Also a friend of the program. Love Analytics. We're smoking this weekend, boys. Yeah. Where's the shade?
I needed to see clearly. No shade today, homie. Only clear views. Crystal clear.
V can see clearly now. Lorraine is going, you know?
I'd saying, but I don't want to lose all our viewers.
Okay. Keep them around. All right. So Tyler Hero, 3.5 threes. Oops. Yeah, I said threes, whatever. All right, let's move on. Let's talk about this 76ers Magic game. 76ers are live 5.5-point favorites in Orlando tonight. The Magic are plus 5.5 at home. The over-under is set at 222.5. It's moved a tiny bit since it was when I made this graphic a little earlier today. What are we feeling in this game, gents? I kind of like the Magic to cover in this spot at home. I don't know if I feel like putting that in this necessarily, but I don't know what you guys are feeling on this game. We got some Embiid love earlier today in Spaces. Embiid assists was a really popular entry or mention. Tobias Harris was also mentioned. He plays really well against the Magic.
Former team.
What are we? Former team. Yeah, in Orlando, kind of like that. His points line is 15.5 or minus 115. Like the value there for Tobias Harris. He's been playing really good too, man. He's been playing so good right now for this stretch of the season. Another sneaky one that I was kind of... What do you guys think about this? Now, this is really cheeky. It's stupid cheeky. Probably not hitting. And I can't even find it. Never mind. I saw this on. I didn't see it on FD specifically. I kind of like Joel Ingles assists over 2.5. It's gross, but anyway, I can't find it right now. I don't want to talk about it anymore. What do you guys think? What do you have? Do you have any thoughts on this game specifically? I mean, a little bit of a lower total. Obviously, the Magic play good defense. Should be a pretty good game. I think this game should be a good one. What do you guys think?
I want to do Cole Anthony 14.5 PA. I don't know why it's that low. It seems weird to me. He missed last game, but other than that, 14.5 PA is something he smacks all the time. I don't know why it's that low.
His 4+ assists is plus 290. What the fuck is that?
It's 4+ assists. Like he had 5 assists the game before last. He's a little inconsistent with the assists, but like the PA line covers your ass. I don't know, V. What do you think? Is there somebody else you want to target? You want to do Ingles?
So there's one interesting thing that I'm looking at here. Joel Embiid averages. Okay, I'm going to talk about the other team right now, just before we talk about Cole Anthony. Joel Embiid averages 21.7 field goal attempts per game this season, right? When he's played the Magic twice, he's averaging closer to around 18. Now, do you think that is volume that he's kind of forfeiting to Tobias Harris, right? Attributing to his good numbers versus Orlando because it's his former team and giving him that kind of like, if you look at his numbers, just so he played them once this year. He took 23 shots. Now, I don't think Joel played in that game, but last season he took 21 shots and 14 shots. Tobias Harris kind of piquing my interest. Maybe a guy like Kelly Oubre too, who's been playing kind of well on the road this year. I don't know, man. Cole Anthony, I have a hard time reading these Magic guards. I follow you and SPJ on that one.
I'm kind of leaning with Harris too, to be honest with you. Like, I feel like this is a good spot for him on the road. Like you said, former environment. I already have beans on Embiid's assist in a separate thing. I don't think I want to put that in this because I like that too. Kind of ties in with the Harris narrative. I kind of like this Tobias Harris, man. Head to head against the Magic. His PR.
What? Sorry, I was just gonna say, what exactly do you guys want to take with him?
Just his points, 15.5. I mean, 3 of his last 5 against the Magic, he's had 20+. He's hit his points in 3 of his last 4. He's had 30, 32, 37, and 24. He only had 10 against Houston, but I don't know. It's just a thought. I mean, I kind of like. Do you guys like the Magic here to cover?
I don't know, man. The Sixers have been really good, and I feel like some of these teams that have been really good early on in the season are kind of fading now. Tobias Harris's usage the last 4 games too is kind of concerning. He's taken 13, 6, 7, and 10 shots. I don't know why.
He ends up in the corner a lot, just kind of waiting to see where the ball cycles to.
Yeah.
Oubre is interesting.
Let me see what analytics is liking right now with these Sixers.
We can skip this one and come back because this one I feel like let's skip it and come back because we got some other ones to get to here. Tyrese Halliburton is playing tonight. Getting some updates from you guys in the chat. Halliburton is in. Interesting. I'm sure those lines are going to be locked for a minute. We'll get to that game in a few minutes. All right, let's go to this next one. Should be a good one tonight. Maybe one of my favorite games besides the one we're going to talk about directly after it. The Suns traveling to the Bayou to take on the Pelicans tonight. The Suns are live 2-point underdogs towards the Pelicans at 2-point favorites at home. The over-under is set at 237, still firmly at 237. Lots to like in this game. Different angles you could take. The Suns have been so inconsistent this season. It seems like that they're finally settled in their starting lineup now, though. So maybe things will start to kind of return to consistency for that team. The Pelicans have also been pretty sneakily good as well. Everybody seems to be in tonight. We talked about Zion a lot earlier today. There was a lot of CJ love because of how much he cooks the Suns. Not a whole lot of Suns mentions earlier today when we were tapping in for spaces. I don't know what you guys think about this game. Kind of like the over from a side or a total perspective. But I want to see what we're thinking with some props here in this game. Lots of spots to talk about.
I just wanted to highlight with the Suns that, they started the season off rough. They had Beal out. They had book out some time too. And I think now the interesting thing is over the last few weeks here, they've put together a 3-game winning streak and a 4-game winning streak. And their recent losses are a bad loss to the Grizz, yes, but their other losses in the last few weeks are 2 losses to a Clippers team that is just firing on all pistons of full strength. So I really do like this Suns team. And I think the last few games that they won, they were scoring about 123, 124 points a game. So I do think that we do take somebody's points in this game. I just don't know who it would be out of these 3 big Suns guys, but I am leaning to take a Sun in this matchup.
Yeah, I think
What about Devin Booker?
Sorry, go ahead, SPJ.
No, I was just going to say on that same note, just because the other day we talked about Devin Booker's assists, which smacked. So easy. His assist line is 6.5. It's minus 152, so it's hella juicy. But if that ties in with your talking about like the Suns are going to get the job done or the Suns are going to score, I think this is going to be a high scoring, pretty entertaining game. I could see Devin Booker flirting with a double-double again. What do you guys think?
I could see it. I could definitely see it. I like it a lot better when he's playing with Nurkic. Like we've talked about how that 2-man game with him and Nurkic plays out really, really well. And it kind of helps Devin Booker's assist numbers a lot. I think the play of Bradley Beal also increases that because he's been kind of firing on all cylinders, playing the way that they expected him to play this year. And I think that allows Booker to take on a little bit more of a point guard role. Now, I could see his assist tonight. This Pelicans team, they had a really tough road trip coming up. This is our 2nd game at home now. They just played the Hornets, beat them up pretty bad, but they are a team that has been averaging more points on the road than they have been at home, shooting slightly better on the road than at home. I think that could change a little bit tonight. I really do think that the Suns are kind of finally finding that gear because this is the time where things are changing. Most teams have played about 40 games now. Things are finally changing. The teams that are going to make the playoffs are going to shift into a new gear, and teams that have been playing really well to start on are kind of faltering a little bit, right? We saw OKC lost 2 of their last 3. The Magic are on a bit of a skid, but now you're seeing guys like the Jazz win 12 of their last 14 or 15. Yes, they took a loss yesterday to OKC, but these are teams that have stars that have made the playoffs that are going to be maybe contending for a playoff spot at least or a play-in spot. I think that kind of shifts now. I think the Suns find their gear, win a couple games, and maybe go on a little bit of a streak. What about Kevin Durant?
Real quick before we go on, and I know this is a little off topic, but Grayson is in this game. This is cheeky. You're going to sweat it. But if you got good odds, I would play it because Grayson Allen has been going off the last few games, but now the Suns are healthy. I don't know. Is he going to hit? He had 9 threes last game. He had 4 threes the game before that. Is Grayson Allen really going to be that consistent with his offensive role on the Suns team that has 3 ball handler, high usage guys? I don't know. It's a sweat. It's scary, but I think it's kind of cheeky.
Is Emma Stone?
I'll just say that would be crazy. I'll just say that my POD is on the alternate side of that King Louis, and it's in the next game. So we'll talk about it in a second. So I like one parts of that parlay, but the other part I already have beans on the other side of it. So respectfully, I hope you lose. But what about
Sorry, guys.
what about Zion assists over 4.5? No, that was a wagon that we rode a lot at the beginning of the season. It's 4.5 minus 128. He had 9 the last time these teams played. It's been a minute since these guys have played, but he just had 9 also the game prior. Could definitely see Zion facilitating in this matchup, getting the job done.
What did you say the line was for his assist? 4.5?
4.5. Mm-hmm. He had 9 last game. He had 3 of his. He's hit 3 of his last 4. He had 9 against Charlotte in the game last, and he also had 9 the last time that they played, which was again last season.
He's also hit this in 7 of his last 10 games.
Bro, let's not think. Let's take this. I really like this. I'm looking at the game logs right now, and Zion gets tired. I don't know if he had a big meal last night. He might want to pass the ball. So
I hate you so much.
The beignets have been grubbed by Zion. Okay. Again, there's a lot of spots in this game that we could spend time talking about and trying to pick and choose, but I feel like, Booker assist looks nice too, but Zion's a little better value, a little lower number. As long as this game stays close, I think that he should get there no problem.
There's certain teams in the league where the role players just play better. You know what I mean? Like all of a sudden LeBron's in town and KD's in town and these guys are acting different. what like that means to me is assist opportunities for Zion. You know what I mean? Guys like Trey
100%.
Murphy hitting 3 threes, or a guy like Herb Jones hitting 4 threes, something stupid like that. Let's just have it off Zion assists.
My stupid jokes aside, Zion is a very, very gifted passer, and these Pelicans role players are heavily underrated. This is a higher total on the board at 237. Zion, I know, was touted as being this game-changing scorer, but he's really come into the game and been very different. He's an elite ball handler and a very good passer. So I would always play his assists over his points any given Sunday, any given day, whatever you want to say. So let's take his assists and let's just move on.
Happy Friday, Mushy. What's up, buddy? Electric debate between you and Sandy. Is Sandy sitting under you in a body bag, or where's Sandy at right now? I just want to know where it is.
Respectfully, it's fuck the Niners, Mush, and Team Sandy till tomorrow. Till tomorrow. Go back! Go back! Go!
Love the crew. Happy Friday. Miss you too, buddy. In the backyard, buried where he belongs. You got a VSauce to bury next. We'll talk about it tomorrow on Gridiron Gang. Love to see it. VSauce, bye.
I love you. I don't want to fight. I can't take it.
Oh, man. Don't fight. All right, let's keep it moving. All right, we've got 3 legs so far. We might end up circling back to this Sixers Magic game. Let's talk about this Nuggets Celtics game. Probably the game of the night. Could be. Oh, yeah. Hopefully. We'll see. I think it's going to be one of these 2 games. Suns and Pelicans, or the Celtics and Nuggets are going to be the games of the night. We'll see. Could be both. The Celtics are actually 7-point favorites now. The line's moved a little bit towards the C's. The over-under set at 234. Stayed pretty firm there. My play of the day is in this game. I took it earlier today. I took Nikola Jokic over 8.5 assists at -130. I also took his triple-double at +200. I'm pretty much to the point where if I had this feeling with Luka the other night, that if I look at a TD line for a guy that I trust to get a triple-double consistently, and it is a playable number that is over +150, I'm probably going to take it. Because in this matchup, if Jokic plays 30 to 35 minutes, which he should, as long as this game doesn't get crazy out of hand, he's going to probably flirt with a triple-double or absolutely crush a triple-double. He had a triple-double when they played last season. He had 30 points, 12 rebounds, and 12 assists. I think there's going to be a similar situation in this matchup. I think Porzingis will probably give him a little bit of problems defensively. He's not a great defender, but I feel like the length will probably bother him enough. And it's just a matter of whether guys are going to be knocking down shots. I had the same feeling in my Stones about Luka the other night. I got the same feeling in my Stones about Jokic. I have no idea who wins this game. I have no idea about a side or a total here. But I love Jokic to have a typical Jokic night and get a triple-double. But give me the assist as the 8.5 for a straight play.
I do like that, SPJ, because the Celtics, like you just said, KP is known as a rim protector, but he's a very movable post defender. I know V will agree with me here. He's not the thickest dude. Athletic. You can move him off his spot. And we saw talented big men like Cat, who came in a few months ago, had 6 assists against us. And also this season, Sabonis had 8 assists against us. So these Euros, these talented bigs, pass well against us because they can move KP off his spot. The defense rotates and they find open shooters. So I love that. If anybody is going to get a lot of assists for the Celtics at the center spot, it's going to be the guy that just gets triple-double after triple-double after triple-double.
I mean, there are times last season when it was a joke to play his triple-double because it was like -120, which is an absolute joke. To get Jokic at a playable +150, +200 value for like a lotto piece as a triple-double, it's just set and forget it. If he doesn't get it, he doesn't get it, whatever. But like, I love this line. I love this game. I want to hear what you guys think as Celtics fans. I know you probably both lean with the C's in this matchup to keep their home streak moving.
Talk to us, V.
What are the thoughts? Now that you've properly labbed this game.
Muted. You Dumbo.
Muted.
My thoughts are, I lean with the line. -7, right? The Celtics are -7 against the defending champs, top 3 team in the West. I just like that. That's my only take on the side here. I don't want to sell it too hard. Last time I did that on stream, we went out and got smoked by the Bucks, and we didn't even play the second half. So I'm gonna try to keep it hinged a little bit, but Vegas has set this line at -7. It's moved a lot throughout the day. I think it's for a good reason. TD Garden is a very hard place to play, and it's a place that these guys that play for the Nuggets don't play in often. They maybe see them one time a year, if that. Like if you look at the prior game logs, you can see how sporadic the games are there. I just think that it's a tough environment. The Celtics defense is tough, and I think that they themselves will be using this game as kind of a litmus test. You know what I mean? Like pundits and everybody can use this game and say, "Oh, they blah 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 blah," but the Celtics internally want to win this game to know that, hey, we can fucking compete, we can win this. And that's the swagger that they've been playing with all year, is that this ring is ours to lose, this championship is ours to lose. It's a very tough way to play every single game, but so far they've been doing a bang-up job, 20-0 at home, and it's not like they're winning by small dinky-ass little margins either. They're winning by wide margins. The one player prop I will talk about, I like the Jokic look. I do think that
best differential in the league, V. Best differential in the league.
Yeah. So I think that JB has a big game. And it's not often that I talk about JB. It's not often, you guys know, I probably have too much of a propensity to bet on Jason Tatum, even Derek White, and Porzingis. JB, though, at 24.5. So look, tell me if I'm wrong. This is the matchup where he's been thinking about it for the last 3 or 4 days, where he's coming in like, I'm taking 20 shots tonight, where he's coming in like, I'm going to cook the defending champs. Betalytics has him projected for 29 points. His line is 24.5.
EA has 29 projection for him.
Yeah, it's not often that they get a projection with this much of a discrepancy between the books, but I'm gonna take it just solely based on that. And I know the kind of guy JB is. Like Tatum is the kind of guy is like, I just want to win every single game, right? JB loves to leave his stamp on games like this. So
I'm touching you right now.
Oh,
Name's JB.
KCP might be on Tatum. That is a very, very good point. I don't think you can talk about this game, talk about taking any points props with the Celtics wings, unless you're talking about KCP, one of the most underrated perimeter defenders. There's a reason why this guy's got 2 chips. He'll pick you up 90 feet for 48. So the guy is really, really, really good. So I think if BA has JB projected for 29 points, do we take JB points and assists? I'm seeing at 26.5 minus 120. Is that our play in this game? SPJ, what do you think?
I could get down. I
love that.
Yeah.
He had he had 33 points and assists the last 2 times that he's played against the Nuggets. 8 assists in 8 assists in 1 game. Like I said, 33 PA. I'm in. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's not overthink it. So we're going. Yeah, this is it. This was interesting. Tatum 25, Jokic 20 boost on FanDuel. Who sells? Tatum probably. I can't see Jokic not getting 20 points, man.
My gut tells me that boosts max, but if I had to pick one, it would be Tatum. I think Jokic is going to have a little bit of a scoring onus on him today just because of the Celtics perimeter defense. And I think that this matchup with like everything you said about KP being movable, right? I think that also could lead to him getting some points in the paint and getting to the line a couple times.
Word.
So I'm seeing, let me pull up the points and assist line for Jaylen Brown here.
Mr. Jaylen.
Mr. Jaylen. Where is Jaylen? 26.5 minus 104.
I'm with it.
No, Austin, he was saying he had it. He had 33 PA last time these guys played.
Yeah, he had 33 last 2 games against the Nuggets. So he's soared over his 26.5 line.
Perfect.
I like betting JB. I know you guys are next. I know you guys are always hesitant, but I like betting on this guy, man. He always cashes me out.
Bro, I don't bet the Celtics at all because then I'm in a rabbit hole and my wife comes and finds me and I've got my phone in my hand and I've got JB 30 with Derek White 5 steals and it's just never.
W Kanika. That's what I do when I bet the Titans. Oh, it's either the Titans win and I hit all my bets, or the Titans lose and you don't hear from me for 24 hours. Actually, JB did text me this, that he thought that JT might get a tripped up tonight.
Oh yeah. I heard him talking.
But he's also an unhinged Boston fan. So there you go.
Oh, let's go, JB. Let's go.
He lives in Boston. All right, let's move on. Let's talk about this Pacers unhinged in the best way possible.
Hey, if you bleed green, you're unhinged for sure. That's our default setting.
I'm just, it's all love, buddy. All love. All right, let's go Pacers, Blazers here, 237.5. No news yet on Spicy P. Pretty sure he is still questionable.
I think somebody said he's playing in chat.
Yeah.
Halliburton is also playing in this game. So I'm assuming that this line is going to be very different. Yep, and it is.
I'm not seeing shit for this game right now.
Yeah, the Pacers are 8.5-point favorites now in this game. The Blazers are 8.5-point underdogs at home, which is funny. Over under is set at 239. It's gone up a little bit, obviously with Halliburton and probably Siakam in this game. Getting lines for Spicy P at over 21.5.
Yeah,
Miles
Spicy
Turner over
and,
16.5.
Spicy and Hallie are both officially off the injury list.
So we will see the first Spicy P game in Indiana tonight. I'm seeing lines for Jeremy Grant at over 21.5. Yeah. Over 21.5 for Grant. Anthony Simons over 24.5. Man.
Well, now I
Halliburton's vid makes me want to take his PA. Don't ask why. We got to know why.
Yeah.
I saw the Twitter vid. He's like back active. He's hyped. He's pumped about playing with Spicy. Somebody was talking about it. I think it was JJ Redick, that Halliburton ranks first in transition assists, and Spicy P has the highest transition finishing percentage. So
this could be spicy, pun intended.
Right?
I'm not seeing lines for Halliburton right now. So unfortunately, I can't touch any Hallie props. Also, I don't know if I would too, dude. 20 over 21.5 for Jeremy Grant feels very comfortable.
I think even if Simons plays, that's a pretty comfy line against this Pacers team, especially with like Spicy and Halliburton coming back. It's like the opposite of buying the bad news, right? Just more reason the Blazers make it a game. Plus, the Pacers have just won now back-to-back games, I think, both on the road and without Bruce Brown, without a lot of starters. I think that maybe now with Halliburton coming back, with Siakam coming back, not saying they lose, but it could take a game or two to really get their feet underneath them.
I just think we go Grant here.
Mm-hmm.
Even if this game gets out of hand, I think they keep this relatively close. Like, I don't think the Pacers are just going to fucking dog walk them. And if they do, then they do. But I feel like Jeremy Grant's still going to get 20 points.
I love Grant, 20 points. I love that. I can't take it because I can't see it, but I love it.
We'll have to wait till it comes out.
He just had the winner.
Yeah, I'm getting over 21.5. Although I do like your point about Simons, dude. I could see Simons getting freaky tonight and doing some crazy shit.
If the line's up, I say we rock with Simons.
24.5.
Yeah, minus 110.
I say we rock with Simons. If it pushes, it pushes. Like, whatever. But I could definitely rock with some Simons love, Sukh. Especially with the game.
That's that FPJ.
Yeah. I like riding guys after they've fucking destroyed my soul. I'm into it.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm a toxic dude. What can I say? All right, let's wait, what happened? Something just left the queue. What just left? Oh, Champagne. Is Champagne not playing?
I'll check that. But why don't we talk about this Nets Lakers game? You guys can get a little unhinged for a second.
You guys always acting like I'm a Lakers fan. This fucking guy.
Hey man, ask your wife.
Champagne's line changed to 7.5.
Plus 110?
Yeah, Coop Eagle. Minus 110.
Oh.
Coop Eagle.
Okay. Let me adjust some numbers here. We'll go to the last game of the night.
Lakers.
What did we just decide that we're gonna do? Hero, Zion, Anthony. Simons. Over 24.5 points. Okay. All right. Last leg here. Or second to last leg. Nets taking on the Lakers. 7-point favorites are the Lakers in crypto tonight against the Nets. God, I fucking hate the Nets, dude. They're such dog water, bro. What a terrible franchise. Over 225.5 is the total right now. It's dropped a tiny bit. I kind of feel like the Lakers just beat the shit out of the Nets tonight, personally.
Oh, yeah.
I honestly do, man. The Nets they looked awful against the Blazers the other night. They couldn't do shit. I think LeBron and AD and Austin Reeves are going to come in and just absolutely dunk on this team tonight. I don't want to take the 7. It's a big number, and the Lakers are not amazing, but I just think that they're going to destroy the Nets tonight.
Austin Reeves, 7 assists the last 2 games. His 5.5 assists is plus money right now. Is it a trap or is it sexy?
It feels kind of comfy. D'Angelo Russell over 5.5 assists is minus 130 too.
Yeah. Do we want to take a Lakers guard here for assists? Mikhail over 2.5 threes. Ooh, I like that too.
Chef is
But
right
like
that.
Is he?
Yeah, it's one of his favorites. I mean, the Lakers' perimeter defense is pretty bad.
I mean, with this new lineup, they got Jared Vanderbilt wreaking havoc in the starting lineup.
I'm just going to give Kanika her flowers here because I'm going to leave this on the screen. Because if Nicholas Claxton gets a motherfucking triple-double tonight, you are eternally goated. Eternally.
His assist line is 1.5.
Dude, what are you even talking about?
Let's go, baby.
I'm just going to bring this up again. And if you're still listening, don't come home today because I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. I'm done with you. The door will be locked. I already called the locksmith. Don't come home.
Oh, my God.
Is she at work?
She is at work.
Man, she's never going to tune in now. I was actually giving her flowers, man.
No, she's obsessed with us. She loves this show.
This is like last week when she went Anthony Simons 10 assists. I'm like, homie doesn't pass. Like, why are you betting his 10 assists? She's like, it was plus 1,000.
What about?
I love that. This is Kanika lives in my corner. She knows about my corner, man.
She falls for every trap.
What about Claxton double though? It might be juiced, but against AD, he's gonna have to play a good amount of minutes.
Claxton double minus 120, so it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all.
I'm telling you, dude, the Nets are. I just don't want to bet the Nets. Honestly.
What about LeBron assists?
I say we do Austin Reeves assists or Austin Reeves PA. That's my opinion, because his field goal percentage has been crazy. This guy's like ready to have a big game.
I'll be down for that.
I kind of just like his assist line, Sukh. Over 5.5.
We could even do 5.
Bro, he's gotten 7, 8, 8, 7, 9, 9. Like, he's been dishing the rock this season and just being back in the starting lineup. Guys like Jared Vanderbilt have allowed them to get out more in transition because they just have a lot more athleticism.
I really like AD's assist too. Shout out to somebody in Spaces bringing that up earlier today. I love this line over 3.5.
He's also had 6+ assists in 7 of his last 10 home games.
Who, AD?
Reeves. And 7 of his last 10 games overall. He's doing a good job, man. I kind of like this Reeves assist look. Playing 32.9 minutes per game over those last 10. And even some of those games are still off the bench. It's just the fact that coach wants him in there.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, Austin Reeves over 5.5. All right, now we got to circle back. We got to fix something from this Magic Sixers game. And then, boys, we can cook up the saucy 3 and we can get out of here.
I think we got to trust BA in this game because none of us really like too much stuff.
I like the Cole Anthony PA. Still.
What was the BA line?
Cole Anthony. They have him projected for over 2.5 assists. Sukh, it's sitting at plus money, plus 110. Do you like that?
2.5
assists.
Value is there, but he's more of a shooting guard than a point guard.
What is the BA line that you were mentioning that you liked? What was the one you were talking about from this game specifically?
Cole Anthony points and assists over 14.5 minus 120. He missed it last game, but he's been consistently smacking that all season. So I'm a little confused why it's there.
I could see that too. I was also just thinking Kelly Oubre over 11.5 points. BA hasn't projected for 13.81. I don't know, but it's a little bit saucy. He's missed in back-to-back games. I don't know what the matchup is like here with the Wizards, Sukh.
The Sixers. Or the Magic, sorry.
This is gross. Chat, please save us. We don't want anything in this game. Is there anything you guys want?
I kind of want to go back to Harris, but I see what you're saying about his minutes being all over the place.
Minutes all over the place, usage and shots being all over the place is what really – because at least Oubre, we know if the ball goes to him, he's a shoot first.
Oh, he doesn't even know what the game plan is. He just wants to see the ball go through the hoop.
That's it.
Ball bucket. Ball bucket.
Yeah. Embiid over 1.5 threes from Austin. Kobe took Tobias.
I like it. It's okay. Don't be too sad.
We can take minus 15 plus if you guys really like it. I just hate the fact that he's not shooting.
It's just against the former team narrative thing.
Mm-hmm. Why is the line still so low? He's at 20 plus. Maybe I'm just jaded because I bet Harrison Barnes yesterday, so don't listen to me.
What if we just do
You-
follow
I
rebound?
was very surprised you pressed that button, homie. Like,
Dude,
what?
I think I was sleep deprived. You know what I was doing? I was driving my sister around at 4 a.m. and stuff like that. I was just bad. And it showed in my plays yesterday, but today I'm rested and I'm locked in. So make sure you guys peek the scribbles a little bit. I'll have some plays for the late games.
Let's go. What about his
Okay,
PR? What about his PRA? Why don't we just do this? The PRA.
We got a lot of love for that. I think
Let's
we
just
gotta
do it.
listen to chat. We
Let's
gotta
do it.
listen to chat.
It's 24.5.
Cool.
I feel like it's max.
Yep.
I'm seeing 25.5, but I still like it.
Your parrot shit, V.
Okay, on to the lotto. Packers money line.
Yeah, there it is to start us off.
Oh my god. All right, should we do a lotto now?
Hang on. I'm pressing buttons.
That was our
So that
logo. Regular guy now.
Oh,
no, we're
yeah.
gonna do like, yeah. All right, so that was plus 5,296. Not bad. I'm booking it before it goes away. Oops, I did the wrong amount. Oh well.
Happens.
Okay. Yeah, happens. All right, the last leg was Tobias Harris PRA, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, so this over 24.5 PRA. Okay. And that is plus 52.96. If you guys want to ride. Scrolling on the bottom of the screen. A play from every game. We didn't take any sides or totals today, guys. We did all props, but that's okay. There's a play from every single game down there. We went through the entire slate, found a play that we liked, that you guys liked, that we liked from all of us. From all of us to you. Turtle goose shit only. All right, let's cook up the saucy three. How do we want to do the saucy three today, gents? You want to just pick something very smackable, or do we want to do a little bit more of a juicy lotto-y type thing? What are we feeling?
Let's do something very intelligent. Let's
let's
put
do
our
it.
noggins together and let's be a little surgical in here. And maybe we'll let Kobe make a TikTok for us after. I like the way he goes on there. I
Three
like his
favorite
energy.
plays, right?
Three
What do we
favorite
got
plays?
the most today? What do we have the most coin on?
Give me
I
Cole
have-
Anthony.
Wow.
PA.
PA.
That's
right.
mine. Cole Anthony, PA, 14.5.
You are.
SPJ, you going with Tyler
gung-ho.
Hero?
I'm persistent. You guys didn't want to take it, but I got a mic. I can talk.
Yes, you do.
This
All
guy
right,
feels
so we're betting
refreshed
on
right
Cole,
now.
Cole Anthony over 14.5 PA, yeah?
Mhm.
Yep.
I'm taking Jokic assists.
Jokic
What happened to our...
assists.
Oh, we're going back.
Sorry.
Okay.
Jokic assists, I think. All right,
So I'm down for Jokic assists or hero threes. Either one. What do you guys want to do?
Let's go with what does your gut say, SPJ?
I already have beans on Jokic assists, but I really like the hero threes angle. I know it's in the other thing as well, but I'm down either one. Chat, what do you guys think?
I
You
think
guys
I'm
like?
going
You guys?
JB. But if you go with Jokic, I'm gonna go with Tyler Hero. If you like Hero better, I'll go with JB. Just so we're not double dipping in the same game.
Heroes 4
What is
threes,
your-
right?
Yeah.
I was gonna
What's
go with
your
Hero
JB look?
points for this one. 22 and a half.
Okay.
If that's what my pick, we go with Jokic. Yeah.
All right, let's do that. I like that. Let's do Jokic assists and then hero points. You good with that, Sukh?
Oh yeah.
What does that pay?
Oh yeah. Let me just look. Hang on. Yeah, here. Points. Hero 21.5. Plus 520. So Cole
Holy
Anthony.
shit. Every time
Over
Hero
14.
hasn't scored 20, he scores 20 the next game.
Mhm.
He's
Every
another
single
one of
time.
those guys.
Give it to
Let's
me.
go.
Give it to me.
In the veins. I swear to God, if Jokic doesn't get 9 assists, I'm going to die. You know what, boys? No, this is what we're doing. We're not taking Nikola Jokic. We're taking Anthony Davis for 4 assists.
Okay.
I'm with it.
Pivot.
Pivot.
If that was a botched surgery moment, good content.
I don't think so. I think we didn't overthink it. These are all plays that we love. Said it with our chest.
Also a little better value. Plus 5.
I think one of the big adjustments the Lakers have made is that AD does get the ball, but it's not like we always talk about like AD will feast, have 15 points, look super dominant, then he'll go away for like 5-6 minutes where he doesn't do shit. So I think one of the new adjustments the Lakers have made those last few games is getting him involved as more of a facilitator. So I love that assist look.
LeBron, someone came in Spaces today. I'm going to give them their flowers because they were the one that brought me on this play. So I'm not going to take any credit. I did research it myself after that and loved it even more. LeBron made a point to say that he actually has talked to AD about facilitating more. Like he wants him to facilitate more and do more in the offense from a facilitating perspective. I mean, you just had a triple-double. You just had 9 assists. Austin Reeves hitting shots. D'Lo's hitting fucking shots. Taurean Prince hitting shots. LeBron's obviously hitting shots. I don't know. I just like the narrative. 3.5 is a low number. You should play a significant amount of minutes. D'Lo has been killing it. I wonder if he knows that he's on his way out, so he just wants to show off on how good he can be.
Trying to prove that he should stick around.
For real. All right, I'm getting plus 538 for the parlay we just put together.
Boys, I'm sorry to dip, but I really got to bounce upstairs real quick. Have something just real came up real quick. All right. Love you, boys. Love the parlays. Thank you all for coming out. And Scribbles soon. Make sure you guys peep them. Thank you.
Go peep the Scribbles. Deuces, gooses. He didn't even log off. There we go. Bing bong. Hey, man, you get to sign off you and me. The party really starts now. All right, just as a reminder to you guys, the Saucy Slate, we went over every single game. Every single prop we like from each game is showing at the bottom of the screen. If you want to parlay them all together for plus 52.96, put a couple bucks on it, see what happens. And then the lotto the parlay we just put together, the Saucy 3, Cole Anthony over 14.5 points from Sukh, Tyler Hero over 21.5 points from VSauce, and then I have Anthony Davis over 3.5. That's it. Chat, you guys are surgical as fuck today. Hope you guys had a nice time hanging out with us. Sukh, it's been a pleasure as always, buddy. Go follow us, Just Sukh, on the socials if you're not already, please. Can we get Just Sukh to how many followers do you have? We need to get you to 1,000.
Yeah, I'm not at 1,000. I'm not.
We need to get you to 1,000. We need to get Just Sukh to 1,000. Go follow at Just Sukh. Go follow me at Sweatpant Jesus, and go follow all of us at Your Betting News. Go follow my dog VSauce as well, even though he tipped on us early. Bye, boys. Bye, Kanika. Big love. Big love. Appreciate the vibes. Like I said, tomorrow we will be going live at 11 o'clock Eastern right back here. So come back with us in 16 hours and come and hang out with us. We're going to talk all about the NFL divisional round at 11 o'clock Eastern for the Gridiron Gang. We're also going to have the UFC 297 violence report from our dog Trizzy Betts and so much more. So come and get involved with us on the channel if you guys have liked what you have seen the entire time. Sukh, you got any final words for the kids before we skedaddle on out of here and enjoy our Friday night?
It's Baker Mayfield weekend. Tomorrow is hockey day in Canada. It's a big, big weekend. Strap in, strap on, whatever you want to do. Let's go.
We started the show talking about toys, and we finished it talking about strap-ons. That's why you guys tune in. You guys came for the winners, and you stayed for the vibes. Catch you on the next one. See you tomorrow, guys. Take it easy. Peace.
What you know about rolling down in the down in the right here. Rolling. What you gonna do? Rolling. What you gonna do, man? In the rolling. What you gonna do? Right, y'all be loving this shit. What you know about